Afternoon, Hardcuff family. Today's show is on stiff stifles and bad temperament. I'm gonna try to give you pictures and examples of stiff stifles, what the correct angulation is, so that you can better identify flaws in American Bully. So today we're gonna go with stiff stifles. Check it out. Now this first chart I'm gonna show you is on the correct angulation. You'll see there's about 6 examples here. You can see the first one is the correct one, where the tail comes right, drops right to the end of that ankle. The shank goes down and has a little curve out, and then it goes straight down again. It can be over-angulated, which is that second one. Short upper thigh is the one on here that is a stiff stifle, what they call a straight stifle. That's what you want to stay away from. Now what'll happen with that stiff stifle is it'll have a straight drop on the back end, so the dog is really like walking on stiffs on the back. Now you can tell stiff stifles in the puppy. You gotta watch. If you can't get there and look at the puppy, get them to send you some video and see how the dog moves. See how it runs, see how it walks. See, is it going sideways? Is it anything that's out of place? That's a flag. So you can start to see it then. It may take a minute before you can see these things develop to what they are, like high rear or stiff stifle. But watch the movement and it'll give you a clue of what you need to look at. There are several things on the internet you can go look at. There's several pictures of this, of dogs in braces and things to try to correct this stiff stifle. It's not just an American Bully. This is stuff that's in German Shepherds. I've seen the Dobermans. A lot of the dogs that run hard, they're gonna be in it. Field dogs, they're gonna have that in it. And I think some of that is in us with the terrier. But I've really, in my lifetime, I've never seen pit bulls with stiff stifle. I have. But it's in the other breeds. Mastiff, 2 flaws is the most that you can get. If you get more than 2 flaws, you cannot breed that dog. That is no longer breed stock. It's pet stock. It could be a great pet, but it's no longer breed stock. And I'm starting this because of Supergirl Trina is one of my dogs, and I'm doing a serious assessment of her because when I bought her, she was supposed to be a micro exotic, and now she's bigger than my female pockets. So she's not micro. So there were some traits, some bad flaws that I could take as an exotic breeder that I'm not going to accept as a pocket breeder. So now I have to do another serious assessment of Supergirl Trina because she's grew into another class. Then now I got to really see if I got 2 flaws. Now first I'm going to show you Mr. Miyagi and show you an example of exotic breeding versus pocket breeding. Now Miyagi is one of the most famous dogs there is, what really started this exotic thing. And you can look at this picture, if you look closely, you can see he's got a kink tail. And he got some other things I won't even get into, but he's got a kink tail. That's acceptable to the greatest exotic bully of all time. But if he's a pocket, it's a flaw. And even with that being Mr. Miyagi and being the greatest exotic of all time, if he breeds to another dog with a kink tail, you're doubling up on a bad gene, and you can start to have spinal problems and other stuff like that. So a lot of times, the things that's okay in exotic breeding is not okay in the rest of the classes. Pocket, Classic, Standard, XL, those are really out. You don't want to have kink tails in any of those classes. We showed you Mr. Miyagi, so we got to show you Gotti. The notorious Juan Gotti. So check out his picture, and you can see his back leg has that angulation that goes straight down. He's pretty his back is straight, his tail is straight. I mean, his head, what more can you want? His chest, what more can you want? So you can see his rear angulation is real good. All right, now I'm gonna show you a couple pictures of my dog King Creed. You can see his rear angulation. I think this first picture I'm showing you will show him I think I'm measuring the tape, and you can see his back leg, how he naturally stands, and you can see an angulation right there. And then in this next picture, I'll show you where he's standing with his chest forward. You can see how this is his natural stand now. And you can see on that back leg, you can see the angulation, you can see the correctness. That's what gives between pet quality and show quality and breed stock. Once breed stock is 2 flaws or less, show quality is no flaws. Show quality is show quality. You shouldn't be seeing flaws in show quality dog. That's what we're supposed to be doing. You should not see flaws in a show quality dog. Breed stock, you should see about 2 flaws or less. You should really see maybe 1 and at the most, but I'll give you 2. Other than that, I can't deal with it. Pets, it's okay. You're not breeding or reproducing this. On the papers it'll say pet. It won't say for breeding. And that way you can't sell dogs for breeding. It's a pet. And it's a great dog. It's a great dog. It's just not what we want to be the breed stock. If you're not a subscriber of the show, man, come on off the bench for the big win. We got tons of information on the show. I got good stuff going on all the time, man. All my dogs is in the best shorts on YouTube, man. So click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video, man. Help the algorithm keep us going. So anyway, that's the first one, stiff stifles. The second is bad temperament. And that could cover a vast amount of things. One, it could be a too aggressive dog. Or it could be a loner dog. You know, you don't want to, you seen him in the litter, he didn't even want to hang around everybody. He could be a yap. It could be a very noisy, needy dog. Those are signs of bad temperament. The things that are going to be bad for training. Like I said, you can have this as a pet, but as breed stock, this is not something that I'm looking for. I do not want to breed any dog that can't get along with other dogs, with the other dogs on the yard. When you get my dog, I want you to be able to say, this dog is the best dog I've never had, man. This dog's temperament is, I ain't never seen anything like this. These dogs are amazing. That's what I want from American Bully owners after me. It doesn't matter if I say you a dog that looks show quality if it can't stand there at the show next to the dogs. That's bad temperament. If I say you a dog that's got bad temperament, you're not gonna be able to show it. So by definition, it's not a show dog. All right? So what I'm trying to do is take bad temperament out too, so that you can get possibly a show dog. If you don't take the bad temperament out of the breeding, you will never come up with a show dog. The trend was going towards just all exotic, as short, as small as you can get, and merle as you can get. And the structure and everything was not what people were talking about when I started this. So I set out to make a line of hard cut bullies. I would talk to breeders, and they, well, you can't sell those type of dogs. They don't want these. Well, I said, well, you're not really promoting those type of dogs. You only giving them this. If people are thirsty, they're gonna drink what you're giving them. So I set out to make hard cut bullies, to have a line of bullies that were correct, functional, strong, muscular, good frame, and could breed on their own. Now, the breed on their own part, I'm flexible with now because I'm a breeder and I understand now the complexity of what that statement is. But everything else, I'm not backing down on, man. I'm making a hard cut bully so that when you get papers from me, it'll be a hard cut bully, and you know you got you know, have a real dog, good temperament, can go everywhere with you, can relax everywhere else. It's not gonna get into it with the other dogs, can go to the show, stand right next to 6 or 7 dogs and show. If you got a bad temperament, then I can't say you a show dog, even though it looks like a show dog. Anybody that haven't got their NuVet Plus stuff yet, I'm telling you, go look at, I'm gonna show a video of King Creed right now. Man, your dog's coat ain't shining like this. I'm showing you right there. So people quit calling me. Well, what did you feed your dog, man? Juice, why your Creed look different than my Creed? How much do we weigh? I'm telling you, you gotta do your nutrition right. This is just part of it. This is a supplement. I also give great dog food. I also give physical training to my dogs. I do all of this. They're very healthy. But you need stuff like this to cover in the gaps that you don't know about, so you don't have the fishes you need. So anyway, that's my pitch on that. Go click the link below. You can get it 15% off coming through me. And I think you can only get it through Breed. Now, the subscriber, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. We're growing by leaps and bounds, man. We're one of the fastest growing channels on the internet. Man, I got me a dream, man. My dream is to be the shorts king on the internet, man, on YouTube. And I'm like one of the, I'm like third, man. I'm real close to seeing my dream, man. I'm real close to it. So go on ahead, subscribe, check out all of my shorts, man. Check out the live content. There's a lot of good information on here. If you're a subscriber, I need you to watch the content, man. Keep the algorithm going so they'll keep me around, man. Hey, if you ain't did it yet, keep watching so you can get you something hard cut, man. It's on.